Nick Mount has a relationship with glass which spans 4 decades. His distinctive work is world-renowned and he's the first visual artist to receive our state's largest arts grant. When he's not travelling the world to create and collaborate, Nick's base is a backyard studio in Adelaide's eastern suburbs. Nick, just having a look around the studio, I expect glass to be really fragile, but some of these are really robust.
Yeah, they are, and glass as a material is funny like that. In the furnace, when it's hot and molten like a bucket of honey, it's just about the most dangerous thing you can get. And then when it's cold, it can be sharp and it can cut easily. It's a great insulator when it's cool, and it acts as a vessel for all sorts of things that are really important. A lot of my work is about that as well.
Well, congratulations on the grant. I mean, that is an extraordinary win. How chuffed were you with that?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's going to be supporting a whole program of work that we're doing over the 3 years. The major exhibition, the Living Treasure exhibition in Sydney that opens in September, and then that show will tour around New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia, and maybe into Tasmania in that time. And then we're going to take that same show over to America.
And of course, as we know, in August, as we are now, we're in the middle of an exhibition, and so lots of people can actually go and see your work right now.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a show at BMG Art. It's called Nick Mount at 60, because it's my birthday. It's a show of new work that's mostly around the fruit compositions.
And not only an exhibition, but a new book coming out next month.
Yeah, the book will be launched in September as well, at the same time as the Living Treasure show in Sydney.
Nick takes his inspiration from a surprising range of things. Everything from fruit to even a plumb bob you might find in a workshop. Many pieces are intricate flights of fancy, while others play a more practical role. So where might we find Nick Mount pieces around the world?
All of the national collections around the country have my work, and I have some collectors in America that have got, you know, quite a lot of it. But there's one collector in Palm Desert who has a wing of their house designed around a bunch of our work. It's spread out far and wide, really. I'm really privileged, you know. I think I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I work the way that I want to, and sometimes it comes to me as a brief for a commission. Sometimes they come to me because I can just work in the studio. And having the Jam Factory there as a hot glass studio that is working all the time, and I can go in and rent time where I can work with other people there. A lot of the ideas and a lot of the new work comes out of just working in the furnace, gathering the glass up and making what you can make on the day and pushing it a little bit further than you have before.
Yeah, the Jam Factory really is unique, isn't it? Because it's one of those places, one of the few places, I suppose, where the public can actually go and see artists at work.
Since it's first started in the early 70s, it's been an organisation that still sort of adheres to Dunson's original vision, and has got a whole bunch of people working there in teams or in groups, pushing the arts and design, and it's so fortunate for us all.
Now, I have to ask, were you actually arty or artistically minded as a child?
It's hard for me to remember what I was like as a child, but I think that my parents were happy that I got involved in the arts. You know, I wasn't academically necessarily all that gifted, and I wasn't, I might have even been a problem as a child, but people like me solve problems through their hands. A great example of it is when you run out of ideas. The way to get a new idea is to actually put your hands in it, to actually start making something and to start researching with your hands, and then the ideas come. And
so
I believe
hands
that
first, brain second.
Yeah, I believe that that's the way that it works.
Nick, you're acknowledged as one of the best glass artists in the world. You could live anywhere, but you choose to live here in Adelaide.
It's easy and simple to live here. It's not too expensive. We've got access to everything we could possibly want in the creative arts. And, you know, we can easily travel to wherever we need to be. And that's one really important part of living in Adelaide is, for us, that we travel once or twice every year to get out and see what people are doing and to bring it back into our own environment and work with that.
But still calling Adelaide home.
Absolutely. Mm.